All right. Hopefully everything is working out correctly and you guys can hear, see, and the internet is working out correctly. I will get my settings all set up. And today we're going to be out here doing our usual Black Desert because I can't do the Chrono Odyssey anymore. I tried. I failed. I failed miserably. But I just want to start off by saying, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big Papa J. I'm sorry, Perlibus, for talking so much shit on all of the issues and everything that has come out for this game. I stand corrected. After doing Chrono Odyssey, like, the life skilling in this game is a lot more fun and a lot more meaningful than I like to take credit for. Like, let's be real. After playing around with the life skills in Chrono and realizing that, one, none of it really matters right now, and two, you can go out and just mob grind for the same things, like, it just kills my motivation to do any type of life skilling over there. So, we're back here, we're doing our usual. My test is done, I've gotten my opinion on it. It's another game, but hopefully I have my microphone settings all set up correctly and it doesn't sound all messed up. I changed the placement of things and hopefully it should give us better quality. But right now we're out here in the Medea Shore. I'm gonna gather some more opal. For me, Colin, no, it was not worth the hype. I tried it out, I don't know, to me, it's just a reskinned version of New World. Like, there's nothing really significant about it yet. I was told, or not told, but I heard that it was a old beta build that they're using to go ahead and try to market it, but I don't know. Using an older build that has more bugs and everything kinda isn't the best marketing strategy, at least in my opinion. Let's get the pets pinging so I know where exactly I'm going. Let's buff up. Yeah, they're just a little behind on everything, so I'll wait. I'll wait. Maybe if they go ahead and get things worked out, I'll go ahead and give it a shot again. But for now, it's just another generic Korean MMO. Like, if you played New World, you played this game. If you played Arcade, you played that game. It's just generic at this point. And generic in the way of the life skills are just like every life skill in every other game that has dungeons and raids. No, after jumping into Chrono, after doing my time in Throne and Liberty, we often tend to give Perlibus a lot of shit for nothing. Like, I will be the one to say it, like, we give Perlibus way too much shit. For being around for 11 years, we have remained. Like, we're currently at 15K just on Steam alone that I can see. I don't know about the normal launchers, like how I'm playing on, but, you know, looking at the other games and everything, Throne and Liberty's at 11K, New World is teetering at 5K and dropping. The Chrono Odyssey playtest right now, which is still below Throne and Liberty's playtest, is at 65K. Yeah, I just don't see the hype that, you know, everyone was trying to pump into it over the last year. Yeah, I have found them, but here's a couple things with the Margoria Sea Treasures. Now, after the update, you don't have a choice of what key you can use. It's basically they choose at random if you get the silver key or the actual gold key, and again after that you have more RNG on which reward that you actually pull out of them. And that's if you can find them, because the spawn rate is so fucking bad that you can go out there for probably a couple days and not find one. You can happen to run out there to do your dailies for like one day and happen to find one. It just sucks. And the amount of money that you can make for it, it ranges so bad that I made 10 mil on one after spending, I think it was like, what, 12 bill on the gold key. And, yeah, the other one I found was, pro coins. So, there's so much media that is very difficult to update everything, takes some years. Yeah, that's why I said we don't give Pearl Abyss enough credit with how much content is in this game. Like, oh yeah, a new game comes out, it's nice and shiny, but does it have the meat and potatoes to go ahead and fill you up? Like, you can look like a really packed buffet, but if the food quality is shit, like, are you really getting the fulfillment from it? Like, are you just wasting your time and your effort? And with so many of the things locked behind what is to be believed non-pay-to-win windows, like the guild having a gold storage, but for what? You know, all of the weight limits, like in every Korean MMO. Like, I just don't... The hype's not there for me. It might be there for you guys, but for me, currently speaking, like, I'll wait. I've done enough beta tests to know don't put any eggs in any basket and hope for the worst. Like, I've done Arcage, I've done Rift, I've done... What other beta tests have I done? Wildstar, I have done... let's see. Obviously, Throne and Liberty. I didn't get to do this little beta test because I was doing the Arcage betas, and yeah, like I said, I've done enough betas to know like what to expect coming out of the gate, and it's just not there for me. There's some good life skills to focus on, us to play, and some that need updates, so there's always something to do. Oh yeah, like, okay, don't get me wrong. The updates that I've been begging and complaining about are not really that important in the grand scheme of things. Like, oh yeah, harpooning. I would love to see harpooning get updated, but we can still harpoon. We can still... Oh, how did I do my AFK fishing? I have all of my fish in my little thing, and I will update you guys on the fishing contest. But you know, we can still do harpooning. Harpooning is still used for the fishing contest. Like, there's still things that are able to be done with it. There's still avenues we can still progress with it in. It's just, it's not up to the modern standards, and that's fine. You know, at least we have it. At least we know we can go out and still do something. Right now, currently, where their life skills are in Chrono is just... It's kind of like New World. It's a splitting image of New World. I'm actually considering making a video to compare New World and Chrono side by side, because I do have both, and I have played them... Like, I played New World all the way towards the end game before they released their not MMO RPG release, whatever that wants to be considered. But, like, I can't really complain anymore. I really can't. And me complaining about Lifeskilling in here is just me trying to pick at straws. Little minor changes to harpooning. That's about it. It's not even like we have to remove it and rework it or go back to the drawing board or anything like that. It's not like how Chrono is kind of in that point where they need to really polish up a lot of things before they decide to go ahead and do their second little beta test, if they're going to do their second beta test. Because to be honest with you, it really felt to me like we were doing an alpha. Now, as for my fishing that I did last night, unfortunately, that's all I was able to find over there in Grana 42.7. It wasn't a really lucky night for me. I was fishing with my triple float, doing all of that, and I got no reds. But for the fishing contest, at least I was able to go ahead and maintain more than like the 300. So we have 134 for the groper, 202 for the green sturgeon, and 104 for the cygnet. So it's not too bad, not too good, but at least I still should make at least, I'm gonna say, like a little over 4 bill for the fishing contest rewards. And that's while also maintaining the processing that I need to do for my my worker empire, which I have to go ahead and readjust again because I have 3 contribution points. I refunded the stables over there in Calpheon to maintain my horse empire over here in Duven. If I need more, I'll go ahead and spend the money on it, which, like I said, after doing Chrono, I don't even care about swiping my card in this game. It's okay. I don't care. But I have 3 contribution points. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with it, and for the most part, I'm thinking about taking another factory over here, like a mineral, and trying to pump out some coal crates or something. But I'm not really sure, so the 3 contribution is just going to be chilling there. Oh, you guys don't have the fishing contest yet, do you? Damn. It'll get there. Eventually, give it time. I can't give the console version of Black Desert or the mobile version of Black Desert any credit, but at least for the PC version, like, yo, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Our mob grinding is not that bad. Our combat is not that bad. It could use work on, like, here and there, but yo, at least we don't have to go back to the drawing board and refigure out how we get our running animations done or anything of the such. And I don't take this as like me talking complete shit on Chrono. They have the possibility to go ahead and get their game worked out, polish it up, you know, get it to stand on its own feet to maybe at least compete with the other games that are out. I just know that for everyone that was trying to hype it up about the life skills are gonna overshadow Black Desert or anything of the such, not from what I got to experience. I don't have to do the life skilling. I can just go out and do the mob grinding and get all the gear that you need. So there is that one issue, you know, and with that issue, I don't really feel like I really want to build any of my gear if I can just go out and craft or go out and mob grind. And the crafting costs money. If you don't have the money, you can't craft anything. And I know you have to go do the mob grinding to go get it. But again, I'd rather come into a game where I don't have to spend money to do any type of gathering and crafting and processing the materials down to try to make money, you know, so it's just, they need some work, they need some polish, they can do it if they listen to the player feedback. If they listen to the player feedback, it's really important though. We've seen what happened with Amazon when, you know, everyone tried to issue their warnings and their opinions on, hey, this might not be the best route to go, or hey, this is going to be an issue later on down the line, and on release it was that same issue further down the line. Did the latest update broke your game because my game... no, it didn't break your game. They even told you on the patch notes that the update was going to be a little bit bigger to remove a lot of the game files to make the game smaller. New World, Chrono, it's all the same, right? One's a Korean version, and one is already out, failed miserably, and is teetering at 5K, which is a little foreshadowing of what to expect with Chrono if they don't listen to any of the player feedback. And I know everyone on Reddit and the White Knighters are sitting there talking about it's the greatest game ever, and it's just unpolished, you know, give it some time. It hasn't failed, it's just they chose to use an older build that isn't exactly the best, and they're trying to market it as like, here's what to look forward to. You kind of can't look forward to a buggier beta build when we know you have a more improved beta build. And if not, if this is the beta build that you're going with, maybe you should repolish it up a little bit and try again for beta 2. It's just extremely unpolished. It's like... Okay, it's like trying to compare Gathering back in 2016 for this game and the Gathering now that we have today. Night and day, right? Well, I guess if you weren't here in the beginning. If there's no mastery, take this whole entire menu out. No Green Thumb Artisan, no mastery, none of the extra little gathering attempts. It's like comparing the two, night and day. It's like, you know that there's more. It's just, why would you try to hype up the community and say, like, this is the best build that we have? Like, this is what you should be going in and expecting, or this is an idea of blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like, you should probably polish it up a little bit more so that when we go ahead and test it, we can be like, okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. This needs a little tweaking, not, wow, this is just... I mean, at least it looks pretty. I should not have to sit there and compare, like, not compare, but sit there and settle with the whole, oh, well, it looks pretty. Why should I settle for less when it's my money that I have to pay for their product that they're trying to sell me? And it's funny because on Reddit, it's the other way around. We owe them everything. We have to give them everything that the game is not worth because they say so. Like, nah, it's all right. I know better. What's up, Silver? How you doing? Like, they need work. They need some polish. And until they get that polish done, it's just it's very, very rough around the edges and in the center. And I think I'm a little spoiled too. After being able to use pets to go ahead and loot any monsters I mob, coming from Chrono, I have to manually loot things. Yeah, it's just a standard little Korean MMO, nothing that stands out. I mean... the quality of life will come in time. It's just, if you're trying to put out your first impression, you kind of want to make your first impression, you know, really good, right? Just saying, if you're going to meet someone for the first time, you kind of want to look good. You kind of want to be under your best, like, performance. Just everything needs to be probably spot on if you are meeting someone for the first time, like an investor. If you are meeting someone that you are going to try to sell something to, you kind of want to polish it up, wash it off, make it look great, and convince them that, yeah, go ahead, spend your $50 to $70 for this game. Right? You would think. I mean, me personally, logically speaking, from a consumer standpoint, like, or I guess a creator, someone that tries to go ahead and make content and everything, like, you don't want to just put out the worst content you can and be like, well, you know, it's worth this and they should be expected to go ahead and give me this because this is what I say it's worth, right? Like, they wouldn't get the job. They wouldn't get the product sold. Nothing would be done. It'd be like, wow, you are not exactly what I was expecting. I'm actually gonna go with the homeless guy over there on the corner. Sorry. And I don't want to hear like, oh, well, in 5 months, it'll go ahead and be better. Well, in 5 months, maybe you should have put out that beta when it was better to give that first impression to really, you know, hone in those, you want to go ahead and you know, pay for it for, or sell it to. Like, it just seems like they're doing this little beta test to promo it before they put it out in early access. And I'm kind of done with early access shit already. Like, I have that early access fatigue. You help my dog up on the bed. Yeah, that's why I'm just out here. We're gathering. We have no goal. It's just have fun. Like I said, I will try again if they come out with a better beta that has a little bit more meat to it or something. Yeah, it's just a rebranding of open beta. At this point, I'm just over it. And at this point, like, their beta test was just an open beta. Let's be real. All you had to do was click a goddamn... I clicked the request beta invite the night prior, and I got invited to it. So technically, yeah, no, it's still just open beta. Anyone can jump in, click the button, get your access. Woo. But that's the type of copium that, you know, I'm just fed up and over with. I'm not going to settle for just whatever they say I should settle for, because this is the best that they can do. If this is the best you can do, well, my money will go ahead and pay for less. You know, I'll buy something else. I'll go ahead and buy Dune Awakening. I'll play like Hello Kitty's Fun Time Adventure. Fuck, I'll get like the highest package on Wizard 101 before I will go ahead and pay the type of money for having to accept that type of quality, because, oh, it's the best that they can do. Like, fuck. If that's the best you can do, I hate to see you when you have no update, like, available, or you know, players give their feedback and you try to listen. Like, if this is your best, so no, it's all right. I'll take my money elsewhere. I will put more money into Black Desert. I can comfortably say that. Like, no, it's okay. I am willing to go ahead and put the money into this that has been around, even with the dooming and the glooming, and oh, Black Desert is dying, and oh, woe is me 10 years ago. No, I don't do any blue whale hunting. For all of my whale oil, I'll go out there and kill the crocs. I don't think I have any more whale oil on me, but... yeah, no, I have no more whale oil on me, but the best way that I seem to go ahead and collect it is by doing the sea monster hunting. Don't do your best, do my best. Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna try to sell me something, like, don't do your best, do my best. Convince me that I should be paying you money. Like, let's be real. Like, I am not obligated to go ahead and play anything. I'm not obligated to pay anything. Like, if you convince me to go ahead and pay for it, like, yeah, sure, I'll go ahead and pay for it, but you have to convince me. You're not gonna spray a piece of shit with perfume and try to tell me that it's a piece of fucking gold. Like, nah. It's alright. I know better. And for everyone that's sitting there trying to hype it up and drink their fucking copium, like, hey, more power to you. Like, I get it. No, you probably played World of Warcraft. You probably coming from Final Fantasy or like Guild Wars. I've done enough of the Korean games to know, like, I've done my Black Gold. I've done Mabinogi or whatever the fuck it's called, you know, Fly FF and all those other older games that probably most of you have never even heard of. Yeah, it's like peeing on my feet and telling me it's raining. Like, I can smell it. Like, I can feel it. I'm watching you. Whoops. Get out of the water. What are you doing with your life? Yeah, like I said, I plan to do a little comparison video. I might sit there and compare New World with Black Desert and Chrono to go ahead and do a side-by-side comparison for all of those who are sitting there trying to tell me like, oh, this'll be different. It's not gonna be pay to win. Cacao, like, they mean it. Chrono Studio would never do anything like that, even though Cacao has already like done that whole tap dance and speech and everything when they had publishing rights over here for Black Desert. But no one likes to go ahead and acknowledge that. No one likes to acknowledge every time a Korean developer says it will not be pay to win, and then, you know, you'll always have someone from Korea, oh, I play games in Korea, it's not pay to win. They actually mean it. Kakao's like a newer company on the scene, even though they had publishing rights to Pearl Abyss like 11 years ago. So, you know, new to the scene, right? You know, I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and debunk everything, like how you know, they said Pearl Abyss, or I guess Pearl Abyss under Cacao said that, you know, any pearl items in this game would be just fair and cosmetic, and then the trans camouflage came out, the Nephart tent, the value pack, and it just kept going. But yeah, you know, I'll believe them. I will believe them. Just like Throne and Liberty was like, oh, it's not gonna be pay to win. We've changed the game to be not pay to win. So how many of you guys sat there and swiped your credit card to go ahead and get your gear in Throne and Liberty? How many of you guys went out and was selling massive amount of like gear and things and making real money on it? Or just going ahead and taking real money from other players to go ahead and sell them their gear because, you know, you could. Like Arcage was said that, oh, we're not gonna be pay to win, you know, we're gonna make it easier, and then they tied the Archeum dust behind needing property, but in order to have the property, you had to have the value pack because you just couldn't get any plot. Oh, and then the plots were just taken because of the Chinese bot, so you kind of was like screwed. But you're right. You're right. Like every one of these MMOs with a cash shop with all of their functional consumable or account-wide unlocks and everything, you know, even though they say, oh yeah, we're not going to be pay to win, open any of them. Plain and simple. Open any of the games and tell me how many level boosts you see. It's a little annoying. I wish there was a more amount of opal, but it's not that bad. You can make a lot of money out here. Depending on the opal prices, at least. For me, what I'm going to be doing is I think I am either going to attempt another T10 attempt, or I'm probably going to be selling or processing these down for my Create Empire. But give me one moment. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom really fast. All right, I am back. All right, opal prices over here on NA. Let me find out. Let's find out real fast. Get all fucking chair set up. All right. Opal price, opal. What is opal going for currently? 34K. Yeah, 34K. It's kind of teetering. That's a polish, rough. There's a lot in stock, and that's min listed. The brilliant is a little bit better, but still no one's really buying. And moonlight, again, no one's really buying them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna process these down for the opal crates that I'm gonna be trading off into Buckpo over here. And I think we have probably 5 or 6 days left before I start doing any of these trading. But I'm gonna go, and it's like what? Probably a huge loss on the opal jewelry crates, but considering the fact that no one's buying any opal and I'm probably not going to be able to move any of it, I'm not really concerned by the loss on the central market, or if I was to be listing it on the central market, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make my money one way or another. It may not be the quickest and the biggest lump sum like how you can on the central market. I will still be able to make some type of money, even if it's in the crates, and I will still get my little trading experience too. So it's kind of a win-win. It's kind of a win-win if you don't really mind the min-maxing. I have to have the best or the most money that I can possibly have. For me, I can get away with just doing the crate trading, getting my trading up. Our trading so far is 97.34, so we have a little work we have to do for it. I need to hit Guru. Guru is where I start to make a lot of money back on the crates, and it'd be a lot more worth it, especially for the fish trading. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. I forgot where I was. It can get a little confusing out here. And if there's any other players that are doing their opal gathering, it could really screw you up because you expect to have your pet run into a certain direction and it's already been gathered, you know? I hope everything can be seen, heard. Are the game sounds sounding too loud? Are they too low? Do I need to adjust the sound? Let me know. I need to get our stream sounding a little bit better because, like I said, you don't want to just give the worst first impression and be like, give me your money. You know, you kind of want to polish things up and make it look presentable before trying to beg people. You doing a trade tomorrow? You didn't make your trade Empire that good. You also made way too many crate transports we're able to handle. Oh, I kind of hit my... I transported all of my materials. I finally hit that point. I'm reworking it all. I have the 3 contribution points right now just for that, but it's been a struggle. I don't exactly know what I want to do. There's so many resources I can go for, but I already have so many of the nodes that it's like the other ones will cost me a little bit more contribution, and I don't have a little bit more of that contribution to throw around. Like if I was to go ahead and let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 factories going here. If I was to go ahead and maybe do another wood workshop. Let's see how much contribution. Hell yeah, mega. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so I need one more contribution if I want to get the wood workshop there. I would need... Ooh, I got the 3 contribution But I run into the issue of the lodging. Okay, so let me check. Maybe I can do the lodging there and get another wood workshop there. Nope, I don't need it, but I could and I should. I really should. There. We'll have another wood workshop going, and then I'll move the Medea materials over, and we'll make the Medea crates. I make... Okay, so I will give you a list of all the workshops that I have going, just to give you an idea. That'll be 10 over here so far. That's 10 in Valencia. We have 2 workshops going over here in Glish. We have 3 on in Keplin. We have 1 over here in Trent. We have 2 going over here in Velia. I have 3 going over here in Godu. I have 1 over here in Dalbo. Well, I guess technically, if you count the the soy sauce and all of that being made, but I really don't. I don't count it. And over here in Nampo, once I get our tiger flower back up again, I will have them pumping out even more crates over here. So that's all of the production that I have going so far. And you know, let me check. Tiger flower. Yeah. So I'll have to wait for them to gather more of the tiger flower. No, I've already gathered here. So, you know, just a little casual trade empire, nothing too extreme. I'm just a little filthy casual. Oh man, let me check my contribution. How many, if it'll tell me how many workshops I have. So I have a total of 139 contribution points into lodging, or into the workshops and all that. Nothing too extreme, just, you know, out there. No investment, no item rented. All my contribution goes towards my worker empire. No fences, none of the storage containers for the houses. I went ahead and I bought it. But that's another thing, like, I'd rather go ahead and put the money into being a casual in this game than paying money for a game where you don't have to pay for any of the subs and everything like that. Like, I just know there's going to be some, like, strings attached to it. So I can't complain about Black Desert anymore. No, no, no. Man. Stone tap. Tappity tap tap. What's up, Forgotten? How are you doing? We're back in Black Desert. We are not doing the chrono test. I know there's like 2 days remaining, but I can't be bothered. I tested it out. I seen what all the hype was about, and I am just, I'm not convinced. I'll play the older games. I'll even play Lord of the Rings online before I jump into Chrono. Like, if you guys enjoy it, you guys enjoy it. It's back to the old school Black Desert life skilling for me. 573 fucking K trash tomorrow? Bro, what? I wish I would have saved my crates to go ahead and, you know, do one big little turn in. Like, why do I say big little? Like, fuck. But I wish. Ah, wrong way. See how much opal do we have so far? We have 3.63. I'm gonna be crafting up the opal crates, but you can use them for the moonlight, and moonlight opal is used for some of your Manos crafting. It's used for some of your I guess your T10 horse taps if you go with that method. But mainly what I'm using it for are the trade crates. No, normally, because I don't have my alt set up the way I want them to currently, I will run over with my alt and do my little max trading there, or at least I'll do kind of max. I don't use any of the cakes. I don't bother with that. The 10 XP can be gained from, like, say, your Krogdalo donkey gear, or your little journal or anything like that. Like, my cakes, I don't even fucking bother with it. The 10 uses, 5 uses, like, what is that? Like, why bother? Oh, sorry. 1 use. 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, 1 day. Why do I care? That's a little bit better, but for all that, I'd rather go ahead and pop a buff, pop a alchemy stone or something, and not even worry about it. And I know I should be min-maxing and counting numbers and blah blah blah, but I don't care. I'm not min-maxed enough to even fucking bother about a digital cake, you know what I mean? So trying to find your final sacred song. I really should craft up the sacred Krogdalo. I really should, but I don't think I have the materials for that. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one. I don't think I have the materials. Right here. Damn, I'd have to actually go in. But let's see. I just need Garmoth scale, which I'm probably gonna be down on. I should have the fragments, the crystal, the corals. Yeah, I'm gonna be down on those, but it's all right. Eventually, I'll get the materials together to craft it. I got the 4 sacred songs. I got some of the Garmoth scales. I can go ahead and make up the coral if I want. You know, I got my pure knock, my pure titanium, supreme soft, and hards already getting stocked up. The water crystals and all that. It's just a matter of getting the other things that I need. Yeah. While I'm here, let's go ahead and process these down real fast. I didn't do too well on the sharps. Yeah, I am getting my alt set up for their trading and all their life skills. Currently, right now, hell yeah, thank you for the follow. You're fucking amazing. Hell yeah. But right now, currently, as we are like getting our gear on our alt, I have my little processing alt. He's ready to go ahead and start getting all of our trade crate materials pumped out. I will slowly start to get my training alt fixed. I'm going to be working on my cooking and my alchemy alt, my sailing, bartering alt, I have my hunting alt right here. My fishing, which is going to be the one that I will work on next. I will give him the Flamoros and slowly get his other 3 other Manos. Then my trading, my desert trader, because I have him out there in Pilgrim's Haven doing the mining. I can also switch him off to do the trading because I gave him the professional trader clothes as a costume. Like, I paid enough to go ahead and be casual without having to worry about the whole min-maxing and things. I made sure to give myself a little bit of cushion for when my value pack finally expires, because I know it's going to be expiring, and after the 125 days are done, like, that's it. I'm not going to go and resub. I don't want to pay $40 every month. That's $40 I can go ahead and put onto a new game, or I can put that $40 on an account unlock to go ahead and soften the blow of not having that value pack. Like, sure, yeah, the lack of money that I can make over there in the central market will hurt me a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, like, not really. Not really. I mean, I'm still going to get that one bill. Maybe not in the same amount of time as like you, like it'll take me an hour compared to the 30 minutes like with you in a value pack, but I will still get that one bill. I have to mentally wrap my head around, you know, just coming to that conclusion. But I've been trying to work on my stream, getting the update, or getting the quality updated, trying to make sure that everything is working out a lot better. The sound is sounding better. The microphone isn't so distorted. All of that good shit. Hopefully it's working out better for you guys, and hopefully you guys have hopefully you guys can hear the background music or sound or anything. If you need me to adjust the game music, let me know and I'll put it up. We don't want to be sitting here gaming in silence. Like, who does that? It's fucking weird. Oh yeah, I forgot. Because I was doing the fishing, I went ahead and exchanged all of the event seals into the gold bar, so I have 137 mil that I made last night. And I'm sitting on 189.1 mil from the fishing from the night prior. Let's see, go ahead and exchange these ones. Get 41 more. So we're at 178 mil that we made for the fishing on top of whatever's in my fish tank and whatever I have on me now. And then we can find out what we'll make for all of it. I haven't done my Imperial cooking or my Imperial alchemy. I don't know if I even want to bother with that, because again, it's just, the rewards aren't really that great. I mean, I could still do it. It's just, I'm not really concerned by it. Not concerned by it even in the slightest. Go ahead and switch off. Let me see. Is that something I want to do? So I can move the opals over there in Valencia, and I'll make more money for doing the opals over here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Before I get too invested into this, let me go ahead and... One, I'm going to switch off the gear onto my fisherman. I'm going to get a worker over there in Valencia. Hopefully I'll get a worker over there in Valencia. I can get, I guess, started with the opal crating. And maybe restock on the blackstone powder before going back out there and doing my gathering. Like I've already stated, I have no real plan today. It is all just running around, life skilling, and enjoying the time that I have in this game. Because again, after doing the Chrono Odyssey little test, I feel as though, like, I just need to have fun. I really just need to have fun. I need to enjoy myself and stop trying to pick and poke and prod all of the little old issues that we have with the game when the game is, it's not even in a bad point. Let's be real. If you're a life skiller, this is your paradise. This is the one game that you can go to that has everything and almost everything that you could possibly want for life skilling in MMO. Like, yeah, they could do some work. They could polish it up a little bit, tweak things here or there. But let's be real. What other MMO has the amount of life skilling that matters? Okay, the matterable, meaningful life skilling. And I don't want to hear anything about like, oh well, this one has it, but if you get up to the dungeons and the dungeon gear is a lot better than the craft gear. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to tell me one game right off the top of your head that has as much life skilling as a Black Desert, that has not shut down, that has not like had to re-release itself to, I guess, even worse fanfare. Like one that is still out currently right now where your gear matters and there is no drop off in any type of progression for anything that you do. Or there's no like faster way to go ahead and speed up what you can gather and you can craft and shit like that. Like, and I'm not talking about buying things from the auction house or any of that. I'm talking about the stuff that you craft is and always being worse than what you can find in the dungeons and the raids. Like, not one game has come out to at least compare with the amount of life skilling that Black Desert has. Like, the older ones, yeah, they have their life skilling, blah, blah, blah. It's just, not those ones. It's just, there's always some little gimmick. Dungeons are better. This is better. That is better. Like, sorry, at some point it's like, I'm over it. How many do I need? 5? We're gonna go ahead and try it. We're gonna try it. I still play my Lord of the Rings online because they have their little minor gathering and crafting. But again, it still falls off at a certain point. Whoops. Like, I think at like level 40, you stop needing any of the gear. Or any of the crafted gear. Okay, so now I liked Final Fantasy's crafting, the star system, the having to go out and do the little mini game and everything. I liked that one. That I can say. It's just, you know, give us that little tweak here and it'd be a little bit better. Give us a little mini game or something to increase what we can do. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14, their star crafting, literally just all of their crafting in general, I enjoyed. It reminded me of Lord of the Rings Online. Yeah, because of the lack of necessity for any of that. Like, okay, let's take a lot of the cooking ingredients, for example. Okay, a lot of this won't sell on the central market because a lot of the dishes values are pretty much useless. A lot of the dishes, once you hit a certain point, they don't do anything for you. You don't need to cook them. To give you a better idea of what I'm even talking about, you know, let's see, you got your meat stews, your little, I guess not meat stew, like your coconut cocktail. Yeah, it's great, cool, but you can't really sell it. The coconuts aren't really selling. You have things like, oh man, your McGolies and all that. Like, yeah, you use them for this or that, but they're not really that important. You know, like your fruit and vegetable salad. Like, why? Why even bother? Like, yeah, when you're first leveling out, it might help you out and all. It's just once you get to a certain point where everyone is now, because the game has been out for so long, like you kind of need to either introduce new recipes to go ahead and increase the demand, or you need to figure out something with the pricing because something's just not giving and no one's gonna even bother with it. Oops. I mean, I'm not going to bother like trying to sell anything on the central market because I know just how bad the value is. Like, there's other things that I'm not going to bother selling because, like, just how long it'll take me to go ahead and sell whatever it is that I'm looking for. Like, after a while, it's like, Do you want to be able to get rid of it right then and there, or do you want to go ahead and wait and try to make as much money as you possibly can? Which one? Like, if you're comfortable waiting, cool, great. Wait away, wait away. But for me, I don't have weeks to go ahead and find out if this is going to sell or if that's going to sell. I want to be able to sell it now and wipe my hands clean of it. You have sniper rifle trophies. Oh, yeah, no, I don't think anyone's really going to be doing the sniper hunting trophies like that anymore. All right, let's get our workers started. Recover all and repeat all. Now I need to get the workers. Head window. Oh, bro, it was over like yesterday. It was over when I realized like I don't have to go out and do any of my gathering, crafting, any of the life skilling, because I can just go kill monsters and they will drop the exact same thing. And even if you have the argument of, oh, well, the crafting will go ahead and allow you to proc a different little trait or whatever it is on your crafted item and blah, blah, blah. Like, I can just go ahead and do the mob grinding for it anyway and proc a different one. Like, the crafting costs money. The gathering to process down any gathering things costs money. It's money on money on money to make nothing. So at that point, I'd rather go out and do the mob grinding to get the gear to sell onto the auction house to make the money like that and bypass the gathering and crafting. And that kind of puts in the whole, or that makes the whole gathering or the crafted gear is a avenue of gearing up, unlike other games where the dungeons and raids and everything is the only way, because like the gathering gear or the crafted gear is just shit. Yeah, no, it really, really hones in that fact. So, no. It's done. It's over with. We tried it out. We seen all the hype and everyone riding their copium trains and shit like that. I can't be bothered. I want to enjoy my life skilling. I want to go out there and feel like I'm actually doing something with my life skills. Like, when I'm out there doing my mining over in EVE Online, you know, I'm actually doing something. It'll be pennies and change and everything, but I'm still doing something for the economy. That game is not exactly at that point, and they're using an older beta build, so it's just not exactly the most ideal. Why can't I get a goblin? One goblin. That's all I'm looking for. And again. There we go. No, I actually got a new workshop. I got a new workshop that I want to go ahead and start getting crates pumped out at. Oh, I need the Medea things moved over. Yeah, I need the Medea things moved over. Fuck. Fuck a duck and call it Sally. Shitting on a goddamn dick. Alright. Rethink, replan. New plan. You can't believe all these YouTubers are wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure if anyone watches anyone play the game live, they can pretty much get they can form their own conclusion. Like, I'm pretty sure it doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at New World, look at the game that they're playing, and look at the game that they're probably coming from. The game that you're coming from is probably not that bad compared to New World, which is a foreshadowing of what Chrono Odyssey can be. Like, Yeah, I know. There was no hype there for me. That's why I told you guys prior to even doing the test. We'll try it out. I have no hopes for it. If we get it, we get in. If not, then hell, we're just going to continue playing. And, yep, push come to shove, and I am not getting back up. They won. I gotta put the planks in the warehouse. So I kind of did this a little bit wrong. I got the wrong workshop for the opal. Every creator gets early access codes, they glaze the game out of proportion. Well, yeah, they're hoping to get their partnership little program so they can, try to make their money on it. Yeah, they're gonna glaze it up because like more people will go ahead and uh, be more inclined to click on the video or want to play the game and come back and everything when you're talking all this like great shit about the game, even though you can blatantly see that there are NPCs that are getting stuck in walls and this or that is an issue. Like, sorry, but I can't do it. I can't try to hype it up. I can't try to get a bag for lying to you guys and try to convince you guys like pay your $70 for this fucking game when it comes out and all that like shit. Nah, it's all right. Yeah, the beta's still out until the 22nd, and I'm not doing it. I refuse. It's okay. If you played New World, you've played this game. I mean, sure, it's in Unreal Engine 5. Oh, God. When I hear ooey 5, I go, ooey. Oh, not 5. Like, no, it's okay. Like, shit. The Quexel system that we're using here is not even bad compared to what it is over there. Like, I made jokes about the climbing not being included. I made jokes about like this feature being touted or teased or hinted at or any of the such, and we didn't get. Like, I'm sorry. I'm really really fucking sorry. This is my apology. Like, I apologize to Big Papa J. Like, I will tickle his balls. I will lick his butthole. Like, I am so sorry for talking all that shit that I did on the state of Black Desert. Even with our little 15K, I will take our 15K players only on Steam over the 65 or 64K that are currently trying out Chrono right now. Let me see if I can pull up the actual numbers of the play test. Oh, sorry, there's 43,000 players playing the play test, which is 25,000 less than what it was when I started the stream. So you can really see, like, draw your own conclusion. Like, I can't hype it up. I really can't. As much as I would love to get the views and the numbers, and I can't. It's like wiping my ass with sandpaper. Yeah, UE5 is still not ready yet. Like, UE5, it looks great. The possibilities are amazing. But just trying to, I don't know, have it function? Yeah, it's still way off. Still way off. And I don't want to hear anyone tell me to settle for shit and drink the copium. I don't want to hear that. We'll get our... Damn, that's hot. We'll get our plywood crafted up and shipped off to Valencia. Then we'll have our Medea crates being crated up. I'll have to try to at least maintain my Medea and or not my Medea, my acacia and white cedar throughout the week, which I'll probably have to do our manual gathering, which I don't really mind. I can do the manual gathering. It's just another thing to go out there and do, right? And let's find out how much contribution is going to be needed for another workshop over there. I think we're going to need our material or mineral. 4, 6, 4, and 5. Yeah, man. Just 1, 2, 3, 4 I can do. And then I'm capped out. Which is a little unfortunate. Little unfortunate, but hey, at least we've gotten to that point. I just really thought I chose the right place for the minerals. Like, I really, really was convinced, like, yeah, we should be doing the shit there. Apparently not. Not wood. I should have been doing the other one. I mean, technically I still can. But no. Don't do anything. Don't be hasty. Let's just settle with what we have there and call it a day. Throw this over here. I have to figure out what to, you know what? $21 mil. I had to vendor all that planks because, oh, shocker, what can we use with the palm planks or the palm plywood? Oh no, nothing. I will save you the time and the headache. All right, nothing. There's nothing you can do with it. Another example of materials that don't really have a value, even though we can go out there and gather for it. Like, I'm making the timber into the crates, but like, let me check. Silk, sturdy elder, palm sap, sturdy elder. Okay, there you go. Paintings? 3 fucking paintings. Really, 3 paintings, really? That's what we're... Still, a lot better. I'm not gonna complain. Still a shit ton better than what Chrono is doing. Let's not complain. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. I will take a little couple materials that don't really make anything over everything not making anything. It's okay. I'd rather go out there and be able to gather for a material that I can make into a trade crate to make a little bit of money than going out there to gather for something and realizing like, oh, I don't even need to craft that up anymore. Or, oh, there's no limitations on moss and loopy crates. When? Yeah, like, come on. Give me an actual crate to use the lead for. Like, there's so many possibilities. The game's not dead. The game is nowhere near dying. Like, fuck. We have not even hit levels of, like, New World. Like, there are MMOs that are on the Steam charts that are so bad. Yeah, Fukin, we are on something better. We are just doing random life skilling. I have no goal. I really don't care to have a goal. I am just having fun. After playing that game, I need to enjoy myself. I need to have a change of pace, and I don't need to sit there and try to drink the copium and hope that maybe later on in the near possible kind of maybe sort of future that they maybe kind of possibly maybe might listen to the player feedback, maybe kind of, if we pay them enough. Like, nah, it's all right. I'll pass. You've been saving over for the Heidel Ball? I have been just going out making money. Just making not that much money because I went ahead and had to buy our blackstone powder to keep up our worker empire, but it is what it is. We always have to throw out money to do something in this game. Always, always, always. All right, so what we're going to be moving is these over. See if I have enough. Yeah, I can go ahead and do it. And over here at Seoul, go to village, transport these ones over to Valencia. Check over here. Sure, not yet. Just trying to maintain all of my transports throughout the day so I'm not slacking or losing out on any possible money that I can make at the end of the week. Or, yeah, at the end of this week. Buckpo. Yep, just enough. And I think that's all that I have available to me right now. And then if I need more to the worker empire, I will go ahead and either adjust it or I will, I guess, sit there and power level my cooking until I get enough of the byproducts. To get done this plywood, we send that out to Valencia. How many do we have of the white cedar? We're at 1.4k of the acacia. Cool. We'll have the Medea crates being made up over here. And then I'll have him stopping the copper. I'll have him stop that. And, whoops, cancel. Stop hitting yes on everything. Have him do the opal, brass, bronze. Cool. Steel being made up over there in Valencia. That gives me more of those plywood. I can go throw, or planks I can throw over here and have that ready and waiting. Have more of these chopped down. Move this over here to Valencia, and from there we can go and have that worker now processing the Medea crates. So let's get that underway. Which worker? Oh yeah, that's right, new worker. I'm gonna level him up as we go. We'll take a look at any of the other workers to see if there's any other skills we have to go ahead and adjust, which you, damn it, you, we'll go ahead and try our luck. Didn't need you having luck. I needed to try my luck. Let's see, ore packing, thrifty, masterly. I could try, but I know I'm gonna fail it. I know I'm gonna fail it, so I drop down. Doesn't matter. Okay, now that we have that, we can go switch over to our shy again. There, we have our gear moved on to our fisher. We have the opal being crated up. Medea being crated up. Yeah, a lot of progress we're being had today. Yeah, a lot more than what I can say about Chrono. Oh, my wife's like, she's worked 33.3 hours and still has 16.75 hours remaining on her work schedule. Yeah, scheduled this week. I remember those days. Right, now that we have that, let's go. I'm thinking. Let me think. Let's go. Oh, wait, no. Actually, Medea would, or Altinova would be closer. We're gonna try a couple taps, but I have to get the materials for it. I'm stuck on a rock. Get off the rocks. Get back on the rocks. Get back on the rocks. Okay, so I totally timed that wrong. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're going, we're going. Where's my shark costume? Why don't I have that in a bag? What the fuck? Throw that on for now. Like, why don't I have that motherfucker in a bag? That would have been a lot easier. Or if I had my T10 dying like that, that would have been a lot easier too, but... It is what it is. We're here. That on, that on. Where are my goggles? Where are my goggles? There they are. I need the Old Moon vendor for the catalyst. Which I know is going to be a lot of money. Going the wrong way. We need to go down. Down here. Old Moon, Old Moon, Old Moon. Where you be? Where you be? Old Moon over here, because I don't really stick to here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I rarely ever stop over here in Altinova. Not one of the best places for me. Like, it's not exactly, I don't know, my favorite. It might have been because I got burned out over here before Valencia got released. Or I guess Valencia Part 2 got released. Don't know how many bill I'm gonna need, but we'll take out 10. Take out 10 bill. Guess we're not gonna need that much. Let's see, how much is it? How much is it? Old Moon Catalyst, Old Moon... Get out of that. Old Moon Catalyst, I'll need 400, so that'll be 800 total. Only 2.8 bill. Buy 2 of those. Find our storage keeper. I should have the ingots ready. It's mainly going to be the, what is it called? Shit, I'm just running in random directions. I think it's mainly going to be the sensor that I have to make with the feathers and shit. So I told you, I get confused over here. 20. I'll need mythical powder. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I lied. We can still do it. 20, or actually 200, 200. Land of the Morning Light, Nampo. No, I think it's a Nopse. Yep. Pull out 2K just in case. Just make it a even 500 just in case. Next, I'm gonna need the Powder Flame and... or no, Fruit of Nature and the Everlasting. Ouch. Ouch. That's gonna hurt. That hurts me so much. Grinding. What am I missing? Fruit of Nature, Flower of Oblivion, Blackstone Powder. Always something. See how many we make. All I need is, what, like 20 of them? 20, that'll give me 2 taps, and we can plan accordingly. I doubt I'll get it. 2 taps in, doing 2 more is not going to get me my T10 Dine. But I just figure, you know, we might as well go ahead and do a little random tapping and something different than the usual gathering. Our first 50-hour work week. I'm proud of you. Come on, hurry up. I hate the mass processing. It takes way too long. Like, way too long for this shit. Got mythical 50. And we only need 10. Oh. Duh. Duh. Throw those in. Now I need... where is it? Kepler. Kepler should have it. Not a lot of them, but... I guess that's one attempt. You know what? I'll do it. Tin ingots. How much is that going to cost me? Almost 100 mil for one attempt. Okay, that's that there. I'm just trying to hurry up and go. 300, so yeah, 100 mil. Warehouse. Take out those. Damn it. There we go. That. No, no. Hold on, stop. What are you doing? Let's get this figured out correctly. Old center mold. Okay, lightstone crystal. Oh, I knew I was missing something. They got me good. I don't think that's gonna be enough. We'll see if that's gonna be enough. But I don't think so. Where are you? You should be down here. And cool, you got another one for me.
어쩌지? 안녕? 오늘도 시간이 빠르네. 하루라도 더 많은 것들.
Where did all my...
난
Like,
지금 너무
really?
어쩌지? 난 정말 천재인가 봐. 또 이런
Okay, that puts us up to 300, which is good for one attempt. So, unfortunately, we'll have to buy more of the fluorite stones. Hey, Shippo, I am doing great. We are out here about to attempt 2 more of our T10 attempts, see if we can get it. If not, no real, like, skin off the teeth. So, we'll see. Let's find out if I have enough of these. Because I'm really thinking I'm going to run out on... I just need 300 of the fragments. That'll do. Shit. Yep, that'll do. I think. No, didn't fucking do shit. You're stuck on level 2 bartering items you can't get rid of. Have you tried to refresh your barter route? Maybe that'll go ahead and give you the materials that will, or the right route to get rid of the materials that you have. 3. Whoops. I'm gonna do 3. All this just to get one more attempt. I will do 3. Do 3.
어쩌지? 내가 만약 너와 어울릴 시간을 만든다면 그건 너에겐 내가 배울 게 있기 때문일 거야.
600. There we go. Check 10 copper. Yep, that should be it. No, like in the storage, they were just, oh, you tried bartering right now. Why don't you sell them? That's always a possibility, right? It's 1 sensor. Get the 1 sensor done, and then I should be able to go ahead and combine it. Oh no, it's already made. Let's get everything. Okay. Let's get everything needed to craft up our sensors now. The old sensors are made. Too many materials, too many materials. All right, so I'm gonna need, oh god, more copper on the, or no, I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. I got the 2, I need the powder now. Powder flames. It's way too much, but it doesn't really matter. This, and that. Thank you. I know it's not going to go through, but if it does, your boy is going to have his Krogdelow Sanctuary finally. But again, I know it's not going to go through. You guys know my luck. It took me the pity attempt to get my stupid little arty done. Come on, one more. Don't fail me. Don't fail me now. We gotta attempt to make. Right, let's go over to the ranch and find out. Alright, while I'm heading over there to the ranch, I'm gonna auto path and I'm gonna use a bathroom again. and the good shit. And hopefully by time I get back, we will be there and we can do our attempts. Maybe we might get something. Not exactly sure, but we'll find out. Give me one moment, everyone.